Hey, what is up, guys? Stinger23. Got another video for you here today. It's another V2 rocket. Now, I don't know if you guys watched the video I uploaded the other day, which was my first V2, and I played a little bit slower. I mentioned in that video that I had another one, which was like 3 games after that one, and that's this one right here. So, um, this one's still a little slow as well, but it's not as slow. But I figured I'd upload the entire gameplay, just so you guys could see, the entire match and how it all happened and stuff like that. Um, but yeah. But anyways, guys, I had a few questions for you and stuff like that. How are you guys liking this game so far? Do you like it more than Infinite Warfare, or do you like it more than the prior games in general, or are you kind of feeling like this one, the hit detection and stuff like that is just not that great? Um, I've been struggling on this game, hit detection wise, and a few of my friends have, actually quite a bit of my friends have as well. It seems to be that the people with good internet, and when I mean good, I'm talking like over 500 megabits per second download speed. Um, those people seem to have the worst hit detection in the game. Because I have friends that they have under 100 and like under 100 megabits per second download speed, and they don't struggle as bad. So I'm guessing it's the lag compensation. Just because majority of the player base doesn't have that great of a connection. So in order to kind of balance stuff out, they in a way punish the people with good connections. So every time you get into a gunfight, if you do have great connection, every time you get into a gunfight with somebody else that doesn't have as good of a connection, it kind of sends your connection a spike, like a lag spike, and causes, like, that's why sometimes it feels like you get one shot. At least that's how it works from my understanding. I don't know if that's 100% or, but if you guys know more about that, correct me if I'm wrong. But that's how it feels, and that's what I gained from all of that stuff. So, um, but yeah. But yeah, I just want to know if you guys, are enjoying this game. If you guys are struggling to get V2s and get on connection, like on connections, sorry, get on streaks as well. Sorry, I just because we were just talking about connections. I just woke up too, so a little bit of a brain fart there. But yeah, um, but yeah, not a whole lot to talk about because I haven't really been gaming that much lately, so can't really talk too much about it. I've just been, well, I was in college, and there was a 5-week strike, which was brutal. And basically, after the strike was over, they said to try coming back for a week and see, if you still want to stay in the course or not. So we went back, and for that first week, basically, instead of learning anything, the teachers just more or less talked about what they did on the strike. So, we were sitting there expecting to learn something because we just lost 5 weeks of school. And the teachers would be like, oh, the strike was brutal. We ended up just standing outside with our signs and this, and that. And it was so cold. And then they'd complain like, "Oh, so and so didn't bring coffee this day," and it's like, "What? Like, whatever, dude. Like, don't tell me about your struggles. Like, we're the ones that paid to learn. You guys at least got paid still during the strike, so." Um, but apparently, they are only getting paid minimum wage or something like that while being out there. But that's still better than nothing, and they shouldn't really be complaining because, yeah. But yeah, so so we went back for that week, like I said, and they gave us a total of 2 weeks to make up our mind whether or not we want to stay in the program, or we can get a refund for our tuition and then come back, the next year or whatever. So um, I decided after that first week, because and another thing too is after the first week, the following week was midterms. So after losing 5 weeks and then coming back and just listening to the teachers talk about what they did during the strike and not learning anything, I didn't feel ready for the midterms. And you needed a 60% to pass. And so I guess half my class actually dropped out as well. And one of my friends that ended up staying, sorry, my throat, like I got a lot of phlegm. I don't know, I got like congestion or something. But yeah, but my friend that ended up staying, he was telling me that the class average was 60% on the midterm. So like a good chunk of the class actually didn't even pass the midterm. So and I think only one person had like a 70%. So they're sitting like right on the edge of passing, basically, right? Like everybody was kind of right there on that line, a really thin line. So I think I made the right decision, especially because 5 weeks of school, you can't just lose 5 weeks and act like it never happened, and that's basically what the teachers were doing. So that's why I just felt like that wasn't the right move to stay. So plus, I did pay to get those 5 weeks, right? So, and then they offered us $500 reimbursement for that time lost. But the thing that really ticked me off was that the teachers all got $5,000 each return to work, but the students that paid for the education got offered $500 reimbursement, or if they chose to drop out, they can get their tuition refunded back. So that's that. Now, I know this video, like, I've been talking about stuff that has nothing to do with the gameplay, and reason being, guys, is just because it has been a long time since I've uploaded stuff, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of, like, a heads up of, well, keep you guys informed on what's been going on, basically, like, recently and stuff like that, and just try to help you guys catch up with what's been going on with me. So, and on top of that, I don't really remember everything that was going on in this gameplay. I haven't even really been paying attention, so okay, I must have already got the V2 because I've just been staring at the mic the whole time, not even really watching the gameplay. So, but yeah, so what seems to be your guys' favorite gun on this game? Ever since the update, I find that the grease gun is my go-to. I use extended mag rapid fire with airborne and ordnance. And in case you guys didn't know, and sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat. Like, I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but I don't know if you guys know, but if you use ordnance, you can actually get the V2 rocket at 24 kills instead of the 25 gun kills. So that's actually pretty handy. So ever since I started using that, I just find it helps a lot more, especially in Dom, because you only get 50 points a kill, like at the current state. And so that means that if you don't capture any flags or get any assists, you got to get 10 kills just to get one UAV. So that's a little crazy. But if you use ordnance, you can get your streaks a little bit quicker and stuff like that. It's basically hardline from other Call of Duties. So definitely really handy. The thing I don't like is that, because I'm so used to running scavenger, so I don't have to worry about running out of ammo and picking up other people's guns, and you know what I mean? And so I definitely miss not being able to run scavenger plus hardline at the same time, or even, scavenger sleight of hand, or, just something like that. But like this game's pretty fun though in general. Like I have fun when the connection's good, but ever since I hooked up my Net Duma, I find that the connection's been a lot better because I can restrict who I connect with, so that definitely helps for sure. But before that, it was really hit or miss. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching my video. Thanks again for subscribing. Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Peace.